Hey guys, this is Jim coming in with another video. Wanted to do a recap video for my monthly pickups for the month of August. I had a very good month, quite a few cards here that I picked up. So I'm going to get right started. Some of them I'm not going to spend much time talking about because I don't want this to be too long. I got some 2020 Project 2020 cards. This is Mike Trout by Blake Jameson. Sandy Koufax by Tyson Beck. Don Mattingly by Mr. Cartoon. Derek Jeter by Gregory Siff. And I got this card, I won this one. This is Mr. Padre, Tony Gwynn by F. Dot. Shout out to Hasa Cards on this one. He was doing a few giveaways and I was lucky enough to win one of them, and this is the card I won. And Hasa Cards was very generous to send this to me, and I appreciate that, so thank you for that. Nice guy, nice card. Next up, I've got some raw vintage stuff I want to show. First off, I'm going to show this exhibit. This is a 1939 to 1946 exhibit card, and that's Ted Williams. Card is in rough shape, as you can see. One of the corners is badly dinged up, but look at that. It's creased too, as you can see. Look at that image of a young Ted Williams, though. I just saw this and the price was very good, and I just had to pick it up. Being a Red Sox fan and having that young Ted Williams on there, I thought it was pretty awesome. Now I've got a few vintage raw cards that I'm going to show you. I've been trying to pick up some cards. I want to do a vintage submission to PSA. There's a 1971 Willie Stargell. Just really nice condition. We all know how these 71s are so condition sensitive. Another 71, Jim Hunter. This one's got a little centering issues. And a couple white spots there on the edges in the corners, which these cards are noted for. Next up, I've got this beautiful 1960 Topps Sandy Koufax. This card is in nice condition. It's off center, obviously top to bottom and left to right, but otherwise it presents beautifully. Corners are nice. Sharp looking card. Here's the back. So that was pretty cool. Now I've got a 1959 Don Drysdale. Another beautiful condition. This card is really nice. Fairly well centered. Beautiful presentation. Corners are nice. This card actually should grade out fairly well. This back corner is dinged up on the back, but sharp looking card. Now next up, I've got a Mickey Mantle, a 1968 American Oil. This card, I say it's rare. I'm not sure that it is rare, but it is definitely scarce. I know I checked PSA and they've only graded 100 of these. So, I mean, they're available. You can go on eBay and find them. But again, there's not a lot of them out there. And so this is a 1968 American Oil. It's from the sports card set. It was part of a giveaway promotion at American Oil service stations. And so in 1968, gas was about 34 cents per gallon. And when you bought gas at one of those gas stations, you would receive a perforated pair of sports-related cards in what they called the Winner's Circle promotion. So there was a right side, which was normally a portrait, and a left side, which is an action photo. And if you matched the players, you would win the prize printed at the bottom. So in this case, it would be $10. I thought, it was pretty unusual. I found this. I had met a guy who had owned a card shop back in the 90s, and that's where I got all these vintage cards from. And he was actually working at an antique shop, and he had these in there. And just the first time ever seeing it, I didn't want to pass it up, so I grabbed it. It's not in great condition. There's the Winner's Circle. I guess you could also, there were also ways you could win a Corvette and also a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, I believe. So just a pretty cool, different Mantle card. I like on there, it says lifetime batting average 302. Mantle was very unhappy that his final season, his batting average was 237 when he finished the season, and he was very upset that because he played that year, his career batting average dropped from 302 to 298. So, just pretty cool. I'm going to send that into PSA too, get it graded. It's probably only going to maybe get a 2 or 3, but that's okay. I don't care. Next up, I'm going to show a bunch of slabbed Hall of Fame rookie cards. I'm going to start with the newest to the oldest. Up first, I've got a 1995 Bowman's Best, Vladimir Guerrero. Beautiful card. The thing that I don't like is the flip on this. It's all wavy. These old flips, for whatever reason, they get wavy. And so the card is a mint 9. Unfortunately, that flip is not a mint 9. I don't know why those old flips do that, but I can't stand it. And it didn't show up in the photo on the auction when I bought it. And so I've got some of these like this, but I'm going to have to get them reholdered. I've just decided, when I saw this card, I decided that I'm not buying these old flips anymore. I don't care. I'd rather pay a little bit extra, get the new flip, and not have to look at that all wavy like that. Anyway, still a beautiful card. Hall of Famer Vladimir Guerrero, 1995 Bowman's Best. Next up, I've got a 1992 Bowman, Trevor Hoffman, also in a mint 9. 1991 Flair Update, Ivan Rodriguez, mint 9. Another 1991 Ultra Update, Jeff Bagwell. Lucky enough to get that in a gem mint 10. Now I've got a 1991 Bowman, Jim Thome. Another 1991 Ultra Update. So that Ultra Update is a good set. So we've got Ivan Rodriguez, Mike Mussina, and Jeff Bagwell in that set. And this is also Gem Mint 10. Next up, we're going to go down to 1990 Leaf, Larry Walker. 1988 Score, Tom Glavine. Going to go down to 1983 now. Ryan Sandberg, that's a classic card. I've got that card raw, but I did not have it graded. And so I wanted to have a slabbed version. And my raw version is not in good condition. This is a mint 9, so very sweet rhino there. Going down 1979, classic card. Ozzy Smith. This card is so hard to find centered and without defects and a nice presentation. This is just such a condition sensitive card. I looked at so many of these before I ended up buying this one, and it's still a little bit off center, but not too bad, and it definitely has nice presentation. So that is a sweet card right there. Now I've got a 1975 Topps Mini Jim Rice. I've already got this card, the regular issue card, in a PSA 6 and a PSA 8. And now I decided to get the Mini. I just happened to come across this. It was kind of an impulse buy. So I got the Mini in an 8 also. These Minis measure 2.5 by 3 1/8 inch, and they paralleled the main set. And I don't know if you guys realize, but these were regionally marketed, basically in Michigan and the Pacific Coast. And they were issued in 10 card packs, which cost 15 cents per pack. So I thought that was interesting. Next up, I've got this is going to be the last one, 1971 Topps Ted Simmons. Another card that is very difficult to find, well centered. And another card that I looked around at for a long time before I finally purchased this one. And this one looks great. And this actually completes my 1970 Hall of Fame rookie card run. So I've got every rookie card of a Hall of Famer from the 1970s. And most of these cards, except for the Mini, 75 Mini, are all for the post-war Hall of Fame rookie card PSA set registry. And I only need about 5 more cards or 6 more cards, and I'll have every rookie card from 1992 all the way down to 1969. So slowly I'm chipping away at the rookie cards, and that's what I got for now. Thanks guys. Have a nice weekend, and bye for now.